What's up, guys? Film coming at you with another straight out of theater review. For this one, and it's also going to be spoiler free, I'm going to be talking about Superman. Yes, I went to the AMC early screening Amazon theater experience, and let's just say little ups and downs for a sec. When the movie did start, lights didn't go out for a second, and I'm not going to give that a big knock. Accidents happen, but it was a knock. I am going into this review as a Snyder fan because, for the longest time, strong Snyder fan, love Man of Steel, love Batman and Superman, the Ultimate Edition, also love Zack Snyder's Justice League. But I'm going to say this, y'all, and Snyder fans, y'all going to have to back up a little bit. This was a good Superman movie. This was a very good Superman movie, and I want to say overall, I think it was overall a better Superman movie than Man of Steel. If you think about everything that movie did, and if you compare it to Man of Steel, overall, DCU's Superman is a better Superman movie than Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. That's hard for me to say because I love Man of Steel. But I enjoyed a lot that this movie did. I enjoyed a lot of what I'm going to say James Gunn's Superman did. Because Mr. James Gunn, you did a good job giving the people what they wanted, a comic book Superman movie. That blew me out the water. First off, Superman, David Cornsweet, you did a very good job, man. You did a very good job. Brody was so kind, his demeanor was so, funny and innocent at the same time and nice, but he had that mean look when he needed to have that mean look. It wasn't as mean as Henry Cavill, who still, that's my homie right there. But he was still the best of both worlds, in my opinion. I just can't believe how good he was as Superman. And then his arch rival, Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult, he was a really good Lex Luthor. Before I went into the theater, I was talking to my friends and I said, I like Nicholas Hoult. I hope that he knocks it out the water with his role as Lex Luthor. I hope that he is as evil as people keep saying he's going to be. I hope that he's going to make me pissed at him in the movie. Well, let's just say this. I loved his Lex Luthor, but I hated Lex Luthor in that stinking movie, bro. There were so many times in that movie when the plan that he was doing, and also they show how smart that man is. He really is the brain when it comes to brain versus brawn, but he was so menacing, so annoying, so smart, and it was good. And the way he was talking to Superman, there were so many times I was like, Superman, just whoop his butt, man. Just slap him. Nobody's going to care. He's so annoying, but that just tells you how good of a job he did. There were so many scenes. There was one scene where, Superman pressed him, and he didn't even flinch when Superman came up. And that was another thing with it. There were a lot of comedy aspects I did not expect in the movie, a lot of comedy moments. But when Superman pressed him and Lex Luthor was just, standing there, not even moving, he was still, staring at him. But you could tell he was a little bit scared. But at the same time, Lex Luthor got a plan, so he was good. But, I know I've been talking about Superman and Lex Luthor the whole time, and we already knew they were going to be good. But let's talk about these other side characters, the Justice Gang, the Daily Planet duo, or the Daily Planet gang, along with Krypto and Lex Luthor's, gang on the side. Everyone. The fact that I'm even naming all of that, when I say James Gunn did a good job on this movie, he did a good job overall with even the side characters. I loved everybody. I loved Jimmy, Lois Lane, the Engineer, Ultraman, Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner, a.k.a. Green Lantern, specifically Mr. Terrific, the homie Mr. Terrific. He was funny in that movie. He was a dog, too. Man, I'm Mr. Terrific. What you talking about? That was a cold line, but, everybody did a good job in that movie. Jimmy was unexpectedly really cool in that movie, really smooth and really he had some key moments in the movie like some key moments that I did not expect. Lois Lane too, and even the Daily Planet gang, like the whole press that is together on that, they did a very good job, and they had important roles in the movie too. Lex Luthor's gang, and I mean the Engineer and Ultraman, those two, really cool characters, really powerful characters too. I was told by somebody that the Engineer should be playing a more important part later on in the future of the DCU. I forgot what the name of the group they are a part of, but I know it's an important group, and I know that a lot of comic book fans are really going to be looking forward to it. But they were really cool, and that was the first time I was introduced to them, so I don't know too much. I'm sorry to all the comic book fans who are watching this going like, oh, this guy's an idiot. I'm sorry, I'm very new. Very new. But they were really cool characters. Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner, along with Mr. Terrific. Even though I don't think Mr. Terrific was getting a lot of that backlash, so I'm going to keep it at Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner. Those two, as cheesy as they were looking in the trailers and everything, actually had pretty good roles that grew on me. Like, Guy Gardner was way more funnier than I expected, and honestly, I'm a Green Lantern fan. I love the Green Lantern Corps. So I wasn't a huge fan of Guy Gardner in the past when it came to the animated Green Lantern show. I believe he showed up in Justice League Animated a couple times, and same with, I forgot what the other show was. But anyways, anytime I saw Guy Gardner, he'd get on my nerves, but like, Nathan Fillion he did a good job of playing him in this movie, and he was funny, and he actually had some pretty good moments too as Guy Gardner. So even though he was shown as a cringe character, he also was a pretty cool character at the end. Hawk Girl. Isabella Merced did a really good job of playing her, because I still don't know too much besides Justice League Animated how Hawk Girl is, but she was very like mysterious in a way in this movie, and there was something that happened that makes you think about her a little bit more, make you wonder about a character and why she's there at this certain point and what's going on really. But I thought that was really cool. And then the overall visuals of the movie, the camera work, the storyline they give you, so good. So good. Like, one of my friends put it like really well, or put it all together really well. It was a very good summer movie. That movie, if you guys are waiting for a movie that you need to go watch, like with your friends in the summer and just have a summer moment, Superman is that movie. Like, James Gunn and all of his cast and crew and everybody who worked on the stages, the artwork, the costumes, everything about this movie, they did a very good job. And I'm a Schneider fan saying this. I'm telling you guys this now. I'm a Schneider fan telling you guys this. Because when it comes to movies, I'm always gonna say if a movie is good or bad, this movie's very good. And if I'm you guys, if I'm a superhero fan, especially a comic book fan, y'all need to watch this movie. Because watching this movie, it really felt like, because I haven't read a lot of comic books, but I've read comic books, and it felt like I was really watching 9 to 12 issues play out, a whole storyline play out in a certain comic book that's going on, a certain comic book story arc that's going on. And I love that. I love that. So whatever James Gunn is doing in the future, I know Supergirl's coming out next, I believe. That's the next movie. And I know Peacemaker's coming out too. I'm going to be very excited to watch both of those projects. And this Peacemaker season 2, I'm sorry. I'm going to be very excited to watch both of them. Like, what he has set up in that movie, I can't wait to see what else is coming. I can't wait to see what the mind of James Gunn is thinking up right now. But I officially have hope in him. I officially have hope. When I was watching Creature Commandos, I liked it, but I was still a little shaky. But then this, fully believe in him. Fully believe in him. There's one thing I would love to still happen to make me just 100% behind James Gunn. Right now, I'm 95%, but I need that 100%. I need Milestone Comics characters, especially Static. I'm talking about Blood Syndicate, Hardware, Icon. I need my man Icon to come in, but specifically Static. Oh, and Rocket. I I can't forget Rocket, icon sidekick. But I need those 5 people to come into the DCU. I know there was a report earlier saying like there's some issues with the rights of the character, and I think it's because it's Milestone Comics issues and stuff like that. But I need those characters to come to life. I need them in this DCU. I need it, and I need Static. But either way, guys, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10 because there are still little nitpicky things that I can nitpick, and they're still gonna be there in my brain. But overall, it was a good movie. It was a very good movie. It was a very good Superman movie. So 8 out of 10. And I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Nothing else. But anyways, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow PhilmPod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure to hit that bell as well. I'm your man, Film. Next movie I'm going to be watching, Eddington. Straight Out the Reaction come out for that. And then I believe Fantastic Four First Steps, which is also another thing, guys. Me and Isaiah will be going to Comic-Con San Diego on July 23rd through the 25th. And we are going to be watching Fantastic Four out there with a whole bunch of you guys. So we would love to just talk with you guys, meet with you guys. If you guys even watch this, I don't know. We ain't that big yet, but we would love to see you guys out there. And we love to experience the movie with you guys too as well. But anyways, I'm your man, Film. This has been a Straight Out the Reaction for Superman. Please watch it. Watch it in theaters. Watch it on the biggest screen you can watch it on. Take it easy, y'all.